Recording. Okay, we are live on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Again, welcome everybody. My name is Tammy, and I'm here with my son Robert, and we are the Fearless Duo. My son actually started working with me years ago. He decided that he wanted freedom and that he didn't want to go into the path of working for someone else. And I said, I don't blame you. So I've been self-employed for 35 years now. And teaching and training people online is actually a passion of mine. For the past 12 years, I've been able to successfully coach and mentor people through affiliate marketing platforms, all sorts of platforms. I've actually even done network marketing. I've gone to events, I've spoke on stage, I've done a lot of things in my career, but the most favorite thing is to literally connect with people one-on-one. And so this year in February, I actually decided to relaunch the callback feature of Get Fearless Freedom. We've had this system for 5 years, but last year we relaunched it to a $500 and $1,000 platform affiliate marketing where you can make member-to-member sales. So you can make $200, $500, $1,000 per sale. And so it's really taken off, and I'm super glad. One of the cool things about Get Fearless Freedom is that you can use this platform in the capture pages and the funnels for any business opportunity online. It's very rare to actually see a business opportunity where you can use it for another platform. So in 2019, when I was doing a lot of different affiliate offers, and we had just moved out to Arizona actually, and I said to my programmer, I said, I've known him for a couple of years, and I said, you know what would be really cool is if I didn't have to pay you $600 to $900 every time you set up a funnel for me. And he's like, what? So he kind of actually put himself out of business, because that's literally what it used to cost me, was $600 to $700 per capture page funnel. Okay. So I don't know if you've ever created any capture pages or anything like that online, but it's expensive. So I wanted to create a solution. Okay. So the theme of tonight is we're all about solutions. Okay. So when I used to go to real estate events and I used to listen to the guys on stage, it would all be about a bunch of rah-rah. And I would get home and I would say to my husband, I'd look at him and the kids were little, and I'd say, well, now what do we do? Now what do we do? We've just bought a $10,000 course or $20,000 course or whatever it was, and then I didn't know what to do. I would sit there, wait for the phone to ring. Okay, it's not ringing. Hello. So if you don't have your phone ringing or your messenger going off or your inbox is full with leads, you're not going to make money online. Can I like have a yes here tonight, like to agree with me? Because it's the truth. There's nothing more frustrating than just sitting at home wondering what to do next. Okay. So 12 years ago, I joined a home-based business and I paid $3,500 and I shipped off the money and heard nothing else from the guy. And it happened over and over and over again. And I says, man, what is it about this industry, this affiliate marketing, that no one's there to help? Well, back then they didn't have Zooms, but they used to have conference calls. Well, I ran into a guy, his name was Bruce. I haven't shared this story in a while. And I ran into this guy, his name was Bruce. And I'll never forget, Rob remembers me talking to Bruce, and it was a call where we would dial in on an 800 number, and we would jump on and we'd be able to talk to one another. It was like an open line, conference line. And he said, hey, Tammy, you do such a good job of explaining and you're just crushing it. Your first year was 6 figures. Do you want to come on and explain how you're doing it? I was like deer in the headlights. I was like really, really scared. My palms started sweating. I was like, Bruce, I don't know, but I don't know anything. Like, I don't have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what I looked like. And so I said to myself, okay, if I want to make this a go, I got to get over myself. Shy people have skinny kids. There was a saying that a lot of mentors gave me over the years. Shy people have skinny kids. So I said, all right, I'll do it. So I'll never forget hopping on that conference call, doing a presentation on the phone and explaining member to member high ticket sales. And ever since, I was hooked. Ever since I've done that, I was hooked. So we've been here every single Monday night. Rob has a presentation. He's got it down pat. But this is exactly what I did. And I think it's so fun. I think it's fun to be able to meet new people online, to show them the 3 simple steps in a business process, in an affiliate marketing business. Okay. So Rob's going to share that here tonight. We have it recorded. You guys can use this video if you want it. Let me know. We have a Telegram group. We have a Facebook group. And then, like I said, you can call the number. Rob will share the number with you guys and gals tonight. And then we're also coming out with another product and another level. So that's pretty exciting too, isn't it, Rob? So we're doing
Oh
this
yeah.
like a podcast style, and then we'll have
Hmm.
G Money on at the end. I think Mel, he might be able to make it here tonight, share his testimonial. And Kevin actually just got back from the Philippines, but he's actually not feeling so well. So he's not going to be able to give his testimonial tonight. But we do have a lot of people wanting to jump on and share their testimonial. People are actually, I had to say that story because a lot of times when people are new and they're making money, they're just not quite ready to share. So, and that's not what it's all about here. What we want to share here tonight is obviously the products that we have. So I'll go ahead and turn this over to you, Rob, and you can take it away.
I always love my mom's intros. It's always good to hear her and her journey online. And if you guys are brand new, I'd love to see some ones because it's really good to see you guys jump on and see this mother and son team that we got going on. It's very, really, what I really get almost emotional thinking that when I have one of my best friends the other day, he said, how's your day going? We kind of keep in touch here and there, and lives in the area, so we hang out a lot. But he's like, how's your day going? Good. I said, good. I've been very busy. He's like, well, my 9 to 5, I just got a new job, and I always tell people, hey, I'm not going to push them. That's one thing. Is today is Happy International Millionaire Day.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot of hope, there's a lot of dreams out there, but no one's going to tell you the solution. So we're going to talk and expose the top secrets tonight, how you can get plugged and played into this incredible system. And what he told me was he just got into a new job and he already, guess what? He can't stand it. And the
Wow.
coworkers are already at his throat. So, I don't know about you, but I didn't like that feeling. It's really something I really never take advantage of, because the thing is, for me, is I seen that 9 to 5 life. Mom actually knew that I purposely went in and got a job just to feel it, to what it actually feels like being a W-2, being there on the whole, payroll, and it really talking to a boss. And so what happens is with online marketing is people get in and they become immediately like, where do I go, where do I, what do I do? And so I got so tired of that. I got tired of where you see an online business and then it's just like it goes flat after that. And so that's why I'm going to share my screen here. We both have little intros here. Let me just go and start talking about this. This is one of my favorite days because the thing is there's a lot of hope, right? A lot of hope out there. And we really try to get down to the psychology of that type of thinking, right? And no one tells you the solution. That's our theme tonight, right? We're going to offer you where we can help you. So let's go here first. It's earnings disclaimer. Okay. Always, every result, dedication, desire, motivation, background, you name it, is based on your own personal will. Your own success is based on your own individual, again, the desire, the motivation. So what we have here is an incredible system. However, that is based on that. So we like to add that because some people just don't do that. And it's very important to do that. We also have, of course, copyright disclaimers and the Fair Use Act for all purposes of education, teaching, scholarship, and research. So we have here, I also want to, grab your attention tonight. No distractions, right? No changing the cat litter, no squirrels in the backyard. I like to be funny, but I definitely want to show you guys this awesome sauce system that we have and how we can get you guys out of that job as well. Get back to invited you tonight. So whoever personally invited you, you got on the Zoom, the webinar, the podcast tonight, definitely get back to them. They know what they're doing. Definitely get back to them. and they'll help you with the sign up process. It's very, very simple. So I am really excited tonight. Very, very excited. I'm having like almost like rocket moments underneath my chair here, Mom, because it's like I have some things that really don't even know. So please stick till the end. It's well worth why you're going to see why the system's awesome. Grab your popcorn. It's going to be fun. So this is the Fearless Mama, Fearless Rob. We are a mother and son team, and we've been in this industry, in this personal industry. My mom's been in for 12 plus years, 7 for me, and this company 5 plus years of payout. Incredible history with our company, and we actually began back in 2019. So this is our Zoom tonight. And it's as simple as this sounds. I know you're going to be like, what? You mean I'm on a Zoom? And it's actually really, really simple to get that, interest, that lead, that sign up, that process. Type in number 3 if you would actually be intrigued by simply inviting people to Zooms. Yes, that means simply advertising, not networking. I'll get to that slide here. But if you simply could invite to Zooms, how would it make your life easier if you could have us as presenters where we help you make that income, right? That $1,000 on automation. I mean, I would, hey, if I can have on access to the keyboard right now, I would too. I would definitely be typing those numbers. So it's so simple because what we've done is we've broken down a very simple advertising method, and you're going to learn that this is very, very automated, okay? And so we close your sales, we have a callback hotline, we have incredible, robust tools and resources to help you. And the best part, and this is where you're really going to be amazed, is it's actually not a network marketing program. That means you don't bug your friends and family. You don't get in Facebook Messenger and talk about, hey, I'm in this crypto, I'm in this MLM, I'm in this, check this health product out. We wanted to break it down to a more simple way of advertising, getting the word out and letting the system do the rest. And so what happens is you see out there is a lot of hope, right? Some sell the hope, but we sell the solution. And so that's so important when you're creating an online business, if an easy business that's been created, right? We've literally created the easiest business out there, and you're going to see why. And you're going to see why we have these testimonial results coming in. And so marketing is no longer about the stuff that you make, it's about the stories that are told behind that. So when you see winner circles like this and you have great people that get on and you see literally testimonials after testimonials, people making sales, we have right here winner circle. We have incredible people that joining in at all levels. You can easily begin at just as little as $200 and up to 1,000. You're going to see here. It's really awesome what we have. And again, you have all these people that are having this duplication and results. We have $10,000 clubs. We have incredible rock stars in the community that just shake it up. And I want to go back to here. We have our great friend Michael Manzel that has joined our community as well. Wonderful friend of my mom's for a long time. So, there's a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
so
great.
excited. So excited to have Michael on.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of great people, and we call them family actually here because we are not just a team, we're not a number, we're family. And so when you see results like these, the congrats in our group, and you're seeing top sponsor awards that we have here, silver bars that we give out. To our top affiliates. And then we have, traffic runs where we have direct provided traffic. You're going to learn about why this is such a simple business and why these folks are having this many results. They're having this incredible, incredible results. So it's so cool to see all this happening before my own eyes. I'm just going to go through here because I want to get to the actual presentation here, but I want to just kind of go through it. You can see everyone and you guys get the gist of what it is. So lights, camera, action. So what's in it for you, right? That's the number one question us humans have. I walk into a sporting goods store, I go, what new shoes can provide me to work out at the gym? Humans are selfish. And so we want to kind of say, hey, that's a thing in the back of our mind how can we actually still provide and help people, right? If you're in the business to want to help people, you're always going to win. You're always going to win. When you get rid of selfishness thoughts, you're always going to win. When you want that next person to win, you're going to have that with an easy, automated income system at the Get Fearless Casino. So, the Get Fearless Casino, we have that traffic provided. We have the training provided, and we cover the technology issues that come arise that no one tells you about online. We have that support. You know, it's incredible to go back and see the three T's that are covered. That traffic, that matters. You get in a home-based business opportunity, you want to start getting leads. Amen? Absolutely. So you want to get that. The training, how are you going to start to learn the business? Well, you're going to learn that it's extremely simple back office. And the techie part of it, people go, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. No worries. We take care of that techiness. And so that's why we created and bundled a done for you business in a box. And so being around since 2019 to now 2014, we can now get ourselves to this established point that we've made it easy for you guys to sell digital products and tools online with a very easy twist. So you see all these words, you see hope, you see marketing, you see price, you see sales, you see TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, you name it. You're going to see it, but how can you tap into the multi-billion dollar industry that we're in? And you see in the times and times over and over again where there's always been marketing around. There's always been this type of marketing, right? Grabbing the eye, the World Cup of the 80s. And it's always, like, wow, okay, how can I grab a piece of the pie? Well, here Jeff Bezos said himself, multi billionaire here, said it's actually hard to find things that won't sell online. That's the words. Let's back this up. That won't, not that will, that won't, meaning implying that it's so easy when you plug into the right system. And so the digital marketing revolution has drastically evolved and changed because now you're talking social media is in play. You're now talking email marketing is one of the number one things. Still to this day, you're going to learn about what we've done with that. The social media images, how important they are to grab attention, get people on Zooms, and the new heights that you can reach with the system. During the gold rush, here's the thing that they didn't tell you. All those miners actually mainly lost money. So when they went out and they're like, "Hey, Sally, I'm gonna go. Yep, me, Joe, the husband, I'm gonna be walking out and I'm gonna go get the gold." She's like, "Yeah, right." Ladies, am I right or wrong? You've heard that from your husband? Yeah, I'm gonna go do this. That never happened, right? We're just coming past Mother's Day, so I have so much respect for the women out there. I'm just joking here. I really, really do. And so I grew up with all girl cousins. I have a sister, Amanda, and my wonderful mom. So I like to joke on that part, right? I like to be a joker here.
You
But
made me laugh.
really,
Good. Yeah, you made me laugh.
really, ultimately, this is where it's at. The picks, the shovels, the tents, the blue jeans, right? And so we're going to take a time machine back into the gold rush of America. And why did they make money? The people that were selling the goods, the cookies on the side, the railroad equipment, all of that. Why is it did that? Because they knew that the gold was it was there and it was eventually able to be found, but the system, right, in 2024, the tools around it are making it happen, and they're not telling you that, by the way, just to clue you in. They're not telling you that. So ask yourself, if you could simply post ads to resell this system, we close your sales, we set up your members, we have a done for you emailing system. You're going to learn about this. Phenomenal. Absolutely industry first. And always, this thing is incredible what we've done. I will get to that. I really can't actually contain myself. Done for you social media images, and we call back your leads. Type a number 8 if you would love to be interested in this business tonight, because I am very, very pumped. This is phenomenal. When I start seeing the numbers come in, and I seen those eights, those are like the what? The casino, right? The casino that we filmed in Las Vegas. And so that's why, the 7-minute video we did. but I love the number 8. For some reason, I always love that number. So what we've done is we've given you the ads, and that's why you're seeing such big zooms. You're starting to see that revolution come to light. It's because we're giving you the easy way out. We're giving you that easy, robust system where ads like this, you can see ads like this, over here. This is all just like this ad right here, the new email system. You're going to learn about that. And yes, if you've attended the Zooms before, just to let you know, this is brand new, what I'm about to tell you as well. So all of these ads, these are sweeping literally the internet, and this is why you're seeing that duplication rate. So the history of the Get Fearless Freedom Company. Now, this is really cool. I really love to talk. Mom's going to interject on why this business has actually kept us literally together. Emotional caution ahead. Okay. That's why mom will explain what we went through this year and why actually you need to get in this business, why it's important to do this type of thing on automation. But you're gonna see here, just
Absolutely.
okay, mom can talk. This is
Sure, I'll jump back into the family. When I decided to have kids with Bob, I said, I don't want anyone else to raise my family. And it was at the age where should moms go to work? Should they not go to work? All this kind of stuff back then. And Rob is going to be 30. So so I've been literally self-employed that whole time. I've been able to see every single game that he wanted to go to. I saw him doing drums. I mean, there was always an event that I wanted to go see. And I'm so grateful that I made that decision. It's just one way, one step away from a decision tonight to say, do you want to be with your family? Do you want to be with your friends? Can you hang out? Can you fly across the country? Can you go around the world? I mean, like, think about what you want to do. I've coached so many people, mentored so many people in this industry. It boils right down to our family unit. This January was actually quite an amazing. I call it amazing now because if I would have been actually at work or I was punching a time clock or something, that day, January 31st, I probably wouldn't have been able to save my husband. It was a drastic story. It's a drastic story. I try to say it without, like Rob says, getting emotional. But let's just say that I had to clock in or I had to go, check in with someone. I don't think he would have been here. I had to rush him to the hospital, to the emergency room. Okay. So my husband, because of this business, when I say I'm grateful for this business, I mean I'm literally grateful because it has saved our families' lives. And so that's the reason why I love this community, because people actually was reaching out to me, Valerie that's on here, Terry, Gregory, like my best friends were supporting me. I get chills right now thinking about it because I could feel the love. And everybody was like, this is amazing. You're still running this company while you're from the hospital because we launched the callback system in February. You know, so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just launched this callback system. I'm going to be making phone calls. And then I had Leah help me out, and then Gregory came into the picture and then he's been helping on Zooms. So this is like a family to me. Get Fearless Freedom has given us the freedom. And it has literally this year, I can say, saved my husband's life. Now in 2022, I had this system and I went through an actual scare. I went through a parathyroid surgery. And I've talked about this before. My home-based business actually helped save my life. And so I just want people to realize that you can work this business whenever you want. People come and go throughout this community. It is literally your own home-based business, your own independent affiliate of ours, and it can change lives. $1,000, $5,000 a month, to me is really important to be able to help you, pay for those bills that come up, these expenses. So I just want people to realize that, we do work together as a community. We hop on masterminds. We go through things and we solve the issues that pop up because there's going to be issues in life. What was it that I think, Valerie, you can chime in on this one? The obstacle is the way, because, everybody's going to have things that pop up and you're not expecting it. But do you have a business that can run in the background for you? Do you have someone following up every single day for you? Even when Bob was in the hospital, what did I do last time he was in the hospital, Rob? I brought my laptop, I set it down, and I said, you know what? He's sleeping. He's taking a nap. I'm gonna pop into the email
Yes.
portal. And I popped into the email portal and I sent out an email for everybody. Because I said that's how important my members are to me. So no matter what was going on, I would make sure I would 1 hour a day make sure I got those emails sent out for everybody's leads. And that's the reason why people keep coming back here to this community, is because they know that I care about them.
Absolutely. Making our family the hero of the story is truly a thing of ours. This is like not something to get on a Zoom and presentation and talk about and then like, okay, move on to the next. This is where A to Z, the reason why I've built this with my mother. And I literally got out of a very bad business relationship in 2019 as well. So I, at the age of 24, 25, lost about $30,000. Yes, some people can't fathom that at 50 and 60 or 70 or 40 or 30. But I was in my young 20s and I was like, what, mom, what are we going to do? Because I had this incredible software at the time. And I
Yep.
said, let's bring this all in house. Let's bring everything where it's controlled under the people I trust. And it was my mom. And so that is where, being that family unit, like the Incredibles movie here, was really, that's where it was like it totally light bulb went off. And that moment, that's where we were like, okay, so many people out there are cold. And I'm not talking like you're cold, like you're seeing like, maybe the temperature or like it's like they don't have a light really left on. And that's why we really were like, wow, this world needs a lot of help, right? And, people are looking every grasping bit to get help. But what happens is there's no follow up in the process of an online business. And so that's why we came back with this email and callback hotline in the email portal because it's awesome. We're talking about this, but where's the money in all of this, right? And so if you want to really tune in on this, it's simple as this. It's $200, 500, and 1,000 that you can join in at. And the best comp plan we have is it's 100% commission. So GFF as a company, we never hold in the money. It's actually peer-to-peer, member-to-member, unlimited payout options, and there's a no wait period time. So it's really cool to see that you can create the one-click funnel, and I'm going to teach you guys how to literally plug in as soon as you join your sponsor tonight, where you're going to see that one-click setup. And this is how it's done. You're going to see right here where you'll get in the back office. By the way, this is a literal back office. This is portions of it. A very, very modern, but yet still robust and simple. So it's like three things going on. It has for the advanced, the beginner, the intermediate. And so what you do is you simply create it, click on the example. You will fill it out on how you want to get paid. You click submit that payment options to the system. And then once you do that, you will have this page. It's going to ask you, hey, do you really want to get paid? This is how it's going to happen. And then click continue, and bam, you have your link automatically to start marketing and connecting in with the rest of the stuff, of course, of the system. And so we have an automatic funnel. It creates one of our hottest capture pages right here. Why aren't you making what you deserve? It's a very simple, white, clean capture page. And we perfected the sales funnel. So capturing emails and making money is our literal niche, right? And helping you guys with that, with the classic sales funnel. But the thing is we got to face a reality out there is there's a lot of stuff going on like this, right? Where you'll see like a boilerplated, guy with a writing a check in the background of the capture page. It's asking you for a pint of blood, your cat's toenail, you name it. Okay, it's asking for everything possible. I always joke with that part, but it
Yep.
really is not converting. And that's why our system, we made it very simple where we've coded up, you can see the far right, where we've made this display action happening for the person opting in so easy and simple, where all it is it goes in, connects to one of our 5 bridge pages you can create as well. And it also can be used for any business to capture the lead. That's a huge bonus, right? You see these webinars, you see these Zooms, and then you're like, wait a minute, I have a health business, I have an MLM. And by the way, we encourage, entrepreneurship. We encourage that, that freedom of what you want to do. However, you're just probably not getting the results you want, right? To
Well, and
capture the leads.
the other thing too, Rob, is most network marketing companies or other companies don't really teach lead generation, for example. But I
No.
wanted to back up on that one slide there about that one. Yeah, one more about the capture pages is there's unfortunately, I know because I run traffic myself and for my members, I placed 20 orders today for members, by the way, 20 in one day. I was pretty busy today. Bob cooked, so I'm glad he's feeling better because he cooked the chicken piccata tonight. But anyway, what happens is sometimes these systems come out and they get so big and explosive that the traffic vendors that I used to try to submit it to, like in other programs I was in before, the problem is that they would get stale. So when I created and I had my programmer create Get Fearless Freedom, there's unlimited capture pages, so the sky's the limit. And I'll share what my capture pages are after this. They're different. So like every month I can actually go in and edit it and then it changes. So like right now there's the availability to create your own story, like Rob was putting there. Why aren't you making what you deserve? Calvin, I think, got 88 opt-ins from the last traffic run I gave. You guys can shout out like testimonials as we go. Members on
Mhm.
here, you can give testimonials, how much traffic I'm running for you. Because again, leads are the lifeblood of your business. So if you don't have people coming through, then you're just honestly, you're just sitting there and you're wondering, like I said at the beginning of this presentation, what's going on? Everybody else is having success, but where's all my success? So if you're not taught, and again, I've taught thousands and thousands of people online, is lead generation, driving traffic to a capture page that collects 100 to 200 leads per week is what you want. Okay. And again, I cannot state any income claims on here. I will not say that. I will never risk my business and my members for that because you can't state income claims, just so you know. You
No.
cannot state income claims on any business opportunity. But what you can do is you can share the pages and the results. And of course, Rob shared the results of people making sales, but it comes down to the real estate that you have online. The capture pages, are you getting eyeballs to the capture page? So I have a company co-op. We'll talk about that afterwards if you guys want to get started tonight.
Absolutely. And yeah, and talking to bring back to the talking point of that as well,
Mm-hmm.
the tools and the top sponsors that they don't want to share. And so you got frustrated with this mom when
I
you
did.
entered this space because you saw all these people extreme selfishness. Like it was like
Yeah.
to the core of that. And I was like, wow,
Well, they
what
wouldn't
is
teach me how to rank
they
to the
never wanted to.
no. Like I have in the 1,000 level, we'll talk about that in a minute, but I share on my masterminds how to rank to the top of YouTube because if you go to YouTube and you put in any popular program, you're going to see the leaders, they're always wanting to make sure they rank all the time up to the leaderboards. Well, I share that on my private masterminds. And even these Zooms here tonight, we privately share these Zooms because I do actually expose a lot of the truths in this industry. I really do. People are telling you go over on Facebook and market your tail off over on Facebook, but what they're not sharing with you is that they're over on TikTok, YouTube, and all these other things, right?
Hmm.
So that's the reason why we have the masterminds, and that's the reason why when I revamp this, I have a Craigslist auto reply software because I love classifieds. So that's the tools, and that the tool not only is the software that we have here on the 3 levels, which we're going to go over the products, but the tools are also your implementation of advertising. The tools up here too, as well, because everybody has that mindset where they don't think they can do it, but then when they see the validation of the leads coming through and then the sales, then I can do this.
Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good point. that you
Hmm.
bring up, that it's always the, can I do it? That Gregory brings up often. And when we see people, like I had another gentleman today, he's probably on Lawrence, but he's like, Rob, wait a minute. You mean that was it? A couple things? And I said, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
they're so incredibly
And
amazed by the fact of how simple the system is
yeah,
compared to other
absolutely.
ones too. Because, like I said, I had to learn the system too.
Yep,
So what we can
absolutely.
do is explain each level has the products and the tools where you can resell the software to get going today.
Yeah, absolutely. So it all begins at the very simple level of the 200. And then you have that funnel builder. We talk about the training, that community support, the affiliate integration. Like I said, that one-click funnel. And we have the ability, the cool thing is you can actually upgrade at any time. So with the $500 level, most people come in at this level to the thousand. The thousand actually is the most popular level. That's not because it's the highest. It's actually because it is. You're gonna see why we have the thousand. But the 500 level here, the funnel builder, and then we brought out into this new tool where it's been this Craigslist auto reply software, and this is awesome because it's actually software that you're gonna be able to get. And this right here, where you're gonna see this is a back office preview of the Craigslist auto reply software. And so this is not a vacation reply, just to let you know. Every bit of software, everything I'm showing you is not white labeled. We're not paying Paul in the back and Peter, both of them, right? And no, we're actually creating this from the ground up, and we've created this from the ground up. So it's all zeros and ones. And so this right here is awesome because let's just go, you have maybe an ad out there for a pool table or real estate or whatever. Well, this thing's gonna the actively be there to auto reply into those messages of, what you have, or if you want to resell GFF on Craigslist, then you have a targeted lead pool right here with our software. And it's
Hmm.
really cool to see results, people coming in, hey, I want more info. Hey, send me the whole video and the system and everything. And then we also have a way of diversifying that money you make. And so part of the 500 level, this is something my dad and I love, but we actually find auction items like, actual collectibles and different things like you can see like the 1884 Morgan silver, I think $1. I might be wrong on that very one.
No, you're
But you can
right. Your
see
dad teaches you right.
yeah, so you can see that there's some toning to it, rainbow. That you have an Allen, you have some Rene Porticaro, like right there with a Cuban artist. I mean, it's insane what we find, and we do give that resource again in the back office. And then with
I
the
wanted to jump in there real quickly and let kind of be a mama proud moment here. So my son, he's going to be humble, but he has literally helped my husband and I so much this year. He has not only helped me run my internet-based business, but he's helped us list all our auction items that Bob goes and he loves his auction business, but he's also flipped properties with Bob and I. Like he took when he was a little kid, okay, we used to bring him to the real estate and to the properties. And so he would actually work and blood, sweat, and tears work on those properties and help his dad to get them finished to flip. So you've actually done real estate deals, Rob. You've
Mhm.
flipped a house, 25 grand. You've helped my husband do all that. And then that Renee Porticaro like that piece of art you just showed, if you want to show people the reason why I created Get Fearless Freedom, I wanted people, you know how a lot of people are saying, and I've talked to Gregory about this before, but hey, go spend it on a bunch of vacations and stuff like this, right? No, actually, wrong. When you're in your 50s and 60s, you think a little differently, okay? Like Steve Martin would say, your long-term goals turn into short-term goals,
Mhm.
right? Can anybody actually like agree with me on that here tonight? Just put a yes in here in the chat if you can. But that Renee there, Robert Bundy knows, Dr. B knows, but that Renee Porticaro, that piece of art, Bob literally found it on one of the sites we show you in the back office, and then he flipped it on another site. And I was sitting there while they were at another auction. This is a year ago,
Yep.
2 years ago, and I was at we do this all the time. But anyway, he found it on one auction, he flips it to another auction, and I sat there and watched literally in front of my eyes they made $7,000. This is the kind
Yeah.
of education that I wanted people to learn online. We're here for quantity, not quality. You got other programs that might cost you a
Quality
50,
versus
100.
quantity, you meant.
What did I say? Yeah, I meant quality.
Quality. It's quality.
Quality versus quantity is what I meant. Did I say that opposite?
Opposite.
Anyway, that's what happens sometimes. I'm dyslexic. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say tonight is we want quality. We want people to literally become fearless and free. It's
Absolutely.
the truth. When you have that cash flow coming in, then maybe you can go get that silver that keeps going up, right? It's what, over $30 an ounce, right?
Yes.
Right now. So that's the thing, right? Is we want people to be able to learn these skills. Not always just about, hey, how do I place ads, Tammy? No, actually, you gotta rise above that. You gotta look at that 30,000 foot view of what your business you want it to be. How do you want to live your life? Right? And that's the thing. I teach marketing strategies so you don't have to always be at your computer. You can run a solo ad, you can do a Craigslist ad, you can do a YouTube video, and you can make these sales on automation while you're maybe at an auction. Does that make sense tonight? I think I'm talking to the right people here tonight.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. I didn't want to have to sit in front of my computer all the time. I didn't want to have to network market all the time online. So that's the reason why I really studied and got down to the brass tacks of lead generation. So sorry, Rob. I just had to pop in there. I'm just on a roll tonight. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I know, and absolutely well
Exciting.
worth staying on. Thank you guys for staying on because this is where it really starts to get really exciting. The 1,000 level, okay, is not only you're able to make $1,000 over and over and over again. Okay, that's always that potential, but you have the ability to actually grab a hold of my mom's literal brain, okay, on these incredible monthly Zoom masterminds, along with the extensions that we find, the information on that. We have incredible training right here, the mastery training that we include, and going beyond your limits, and the modules that we include. And then our new $2,000 level coming in soon. Of course, coding and working on that right now. And it's always great that you have and mom's going to cover the 1,000 a little bit more, but I do want to kind of go through here, mom, and then we can talk more on like podcasting ness here going forward. But basically, you always want to ask yourself, okay, that's awesome, Robert. That's great. I like what I'm seeing. But the biggest thing that is in the back of your mind is how do you automate this? How are you guys, how is everyone doing this if you're seeing it for the first time? So we have the new callback team. It's literally incredible. Okay. We have an incredible 1-800 line, a part of your membership with GFF. You're going to learn about that's right here. And we have also right the number you can dial. Okay. So if you're on the Zoom, you're going to get a sponsor ID in the email, and that's tied to the person that invited you. So you can leave in a callback and join in through that hotline right there. This is a number, again, mom, you can put down in the chat, and then just type it in there while I'm talking here. But the thing is it's great that there's callback, and how awesome that we can literally have sales automated to you. And the next phase is okay, awesome. Well, you did mention to me, Robert, about emailing. I'm getting butterflies in my freaking stomach right now because this is really, oh my gosh, okay? You guys, you haven't seen me excited until tonight right now. So we have a problem. There is actually a massive, massive problem. And does anyone know this problem going in the emailing space? Does anyone know it? Say, hey, I do. Just go, I do. You can type it
Any
right.
members, feel free.
Feel free.
Because they were
Absolutely
just
feel
on
free.
Yeah, Kevin. And Kevin was in the Philippines. He wasn't able to jump on the mastermind we had last week that we revealed last Wednesday.
Yep.
Anna knows. Gregory
The-
knows.
so you guys know the issue, right? I mean, I'm sure you're spoiling it and you're gonna want to spoil it, but I'm about to tell them anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at
So
everybody.
the,
Look at how many people we educate, Rob. Isn't that amazing?
wow, that's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
really, you guys rock.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Robert.
So there's a huge problem, right, in the emailing space. So tonight you're going to learn something that top sponsors don't want you to know. The email follow-up process. Okay. I got this cute little duck. Look at this, mom. I love these. I love ducks. They're the cutest, you know?
Cute. I like that.
So what happened in 2024? Yes, this year, February of this year, everything literally changed. Okay, and I mean everything. In fact, last night I was educating myself even more. So you're listening to someone that definitely has learned this. Um, GetResponse, Aweber, the autoresponders out there, they had a miraculous idea to comply with the new change of Gmail and Yahoo, where they're no longer allowing a free email address to send out bulk emails, right? Past 5,000. And so it doesn't mean if you're sending 5,000 per day, it's just that it rounds that number up as that could be how much you could send out. So what happened was is Gmail and Yahoo goes, you know what? Probably marketers are not going to mention this because it's going to cut into their, downline and their sideline and upline and all this. They're not going to, we're just, no, we're not going to say anything. Over at GFF there, they got it figured out though. So yes, what we did is with Gmail and Yahoo, this
That's
was not on us. Completely not on us. This is all at the big head honcho companies. What happened was is they made it where you had to comply with the SPF, the DKIM, and the DMARC settings of the internet, how a sender works and receives mail. And so what happened was is when they complied and the Gmail changed, emails weren't getting delivered. Okay, and so not a lot of people understand it because they get in a vehicle, but they don't know how the engine works. It's like going in a mechanic and him telling you, "Well, your alternator had one issue here, and yeah, no worries, I fixed it up, cleaned it off, and you're good to go." Well, what we did is we reinvented entirely how email marketing will go forward and how it will be done with compliance. And so what we've done is we understood that email marketing is extremely important, very important. And the campaigns out there, and when you're sending a reputation coming from a domain sender and the IP and going out to your list, there's got to be a reputation with the DMARC and the DKIMs, right? And so, with that, GFF is proud to announce that we have an email system a part of the membership. And so, this literally changes everything because
no extra cost.
absolutely no extra cost to your membership, and it is included in as an account that you have with us. And you can now see that, like we have here, the email. This is just a quick preview of the back, the email. What is it called? Back office, mom. I
Right.
just did some quick screenshots here, but this is so important in the done for you email portal that we have, right?
Well, who
And
came to
so
the Zoom tonight and got an email from me? Put a six or no, put a nine in here. Who
nines are
actually
better.
got? Yeah, nines are better, tens are best. Who? Yeah, there you go. So look at how many people come onto these Zooms because they get an email that I send out personally. It's not an autoresponder. I don't put and load, or make you figure out 30 to 60 days autoresponders like all these other systems make you do. I send out the emails when we have a Zoom, even when we have a Zoom like last week. So email marketing is amazing. It's how I've literally made seven figures online. And I just love it because I'm not one of those that likes to dance on tables or get on TikTok and do all these videos. I literally like to put people on my list and then send them an offer. See what I mean? That's the cool part about this done for you email portal. I'll share my screen, Rob, if you want me to.
Apps, yes, this is good.
Okay. So this is what I do every single day. And everybody wants to see some of the secret stuff that I do. So it looks like it's there's some to make you call or make send out. Hey, good morning tonight.
Your audio, mom, is a little off.
Is it? Is it? Oh wait, check. Now do you hear it?
No,
No, really. Last sec. What's going on with my audio?
now I can hear you.
Did I adjust my, see, I'm not very techie, guys. So if I'm not techie, you guys can do this. So this is what I do. I sit down and
It's acting up again when you're sharing your screen. I
oh,
don't know why it's doing that.
really weird.
I
All right.
don't even
I'm gonna have
know.
I'll have to probably when people jump off of my YouTube live and then the recording,
Yeah,
I'll share it.
sure, you can end the recording now.
Okay.
That's totally fine, and I will share the screen. No problem. I'll share the yeah.
Stop
Your
recording. And
mm-hmm.
I'll go off of the YouTube. So if you're on listening to my YouTube, just hop on my live, the Our Fearless Movement. You'll have